From race number 9, out on the track to quarter marshal, please. I got Mr. Lamb helping me out. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Stunt Silve, I need 2 more volunteers. 2 more volunteers. And race number 1 will be off and running. Qualifying in the 5 spot, Blake Palmer. In the 4, Greg Serbo. In the 3, Chad Mara. In the 2, William Mara. And on the pole will be Anton Morissette. Race number 1 going live in a minute and a half. Oh, num, num, num. And again, I need my 4-wheel drive modified drivers on the track and 2 more volunteers. Actually, 1 more volunteer, 1 more volunteer. And a Marshall on cone 4, Marshall on cone 4, race number 1. You can roll them out, check them in. Your race is starting in under a minute.
Greg Skirbo, 45 seconds to the start.
I need 1 volunteer on cone number 4, 1 volunteer on cone number 4. Thanks, Mr. Leffler. KG, can I get you on cone 6, please, on the crossover?
.30 seconds to the start of the race. Anton Morissette.
I won't break them on warm-up. All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. I need my marshals to your spots, please. Again, qualifying in spot 5, Blake Palmer. In the 4, Greg Serbo. In the 3, Chad Mara. In the 2, William Mara. And on the pole will be Anton Morissette. Thank you, Mr. Leffler. All right, remember, top 3 are going to be going into that A main event. Top 3 in the A main event. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Keep your passes clean. I will call for rough driving at the sound of the tone. Leading us out is going to be Anton Morissette. Morissette put it upside down in the center. That's going to move Mara. Marshall, I'll come right behind you there, Jim. Or actually, Hare and Brown. Can you just slide over here, please? Thank you. Race number 1 off and going. It's going to be William Mara leading out. In that 2 is going to be Anton Morissette. In the 3 will be Chad Mara. Top 3 going into that A main event right now. Greg Serbo trying to hunt down Chad. Anton getting it wrong in the center section. That's going to move Chad into the top 2. Anton to the 3. 1 minute in, 4 to go. Race number 2, 17.5 buggy B main event. You will be up next, 17.5 buggy B. You'll be up next. I'll need these 5 drivers and 1 volunteer to help me out. 1 volunteer to help me out. Now Mara getting it wrong, coming on the front straightaway. Anton all over his back door. Don't count out Serbo. He's only 2.6 back. Anton and Mara battling it out. Mara goes, pushes it wide. Anton to the inside. Now Anton setting on to top 2 now. William off the end of the straightaway. Morissette off the end of the straightaway. And there is Mara knocking on his back door as well. You're putting water down after race number 4, water after race number 4. And I'll carry us through the end of our main events. So again, huge thanks for everyone coming out today. Should have everyone off and running by about 5:15, maybe 5:20 at the latest. Right now, it's going to be William Mara leading out. Anton in the 2, Chad in the 3. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Anton put it upside down. Chad going to go around the outside. Anton dropping it to the 3 spot. Now William getting it wrong, top of the hill. That's going to move Chad and Anton working on the same stretch of real estate. Here comes William down the straightaway. Chad down the straightaway. Anton down the straightaway. 2:50 in, 2:10 to go. You're watching race number 1, race number 2, 17.5 buggy B main event. That's going to be Anthony, Mann, Caller, Weir, Boyd, Santos, Kokot, and Helmrich. You will be up next. Anton moving into that top 2 now. William off the end of the short chute, over the crossover. Anton taking the option line, but keeping it rubber side down. Chad's going to move into the 2. Anton into 3. Greg sitting in my top 4. Oh, William putting it upside down. Brown right there to get him. Chad tries to go for the inside line, doesn't quite capitalize. So now Anton back into that top 2. Chad into the 3. William saying, I just want to beat Dad. So it is William leading out. Chad in the 2, Anton in the 3 with 4 minutes in, 1 to go.
1 minute left.
William making a mistake on the crossover, collects Anton. Here comes Serbo. So Serbo still within line shot of Anton. Anton got to keep it rubber side down in the middle area of the track. It is Chad leading out. William in the 2. Now Chad getting it wrong on the crossover. That's going to drop him into the top 3 now. So now William back into the top spot. Anton into the 2. Chad into 3. And Serbo knocking on the back door of Chad. So now Chad under attack coming down that front straightaway. With less than 10 drivers, this should be everyone's final lap. It's going to be a race to the line. William leading out. Anton in the 2, Chad in the 3, Greg in the 4 with 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. William, you are done. Anton, you are done. Chad, you are done. Waiting on 1. And Greg, you are done. That is a race all stop. Marshals, you can go and grab those blowers.
The race is completed.
And drivers from race number 1, I need all 5 of you back out on the track to corner marshal, and 1 volunteer, please. 1 volunteer. William, Anton, and Chad, you are bumping into race number 4. All right, we can go get the blowers down, blowers down, blowers down. Drivers from race number 2, hold your cars, please. All right, go get the blowers down. And drivers out on the track, please. Drivers out on the track from race number 1. Race number 2, roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Mike Kokot, JJ, Stephen Anthony, CJ, Lee Helmrich.
All right, I got Mr.
Ron
Mara
Mike
there. I
Mike
got
Muller.
Blake there, Greg there, Micro 1 there.
Kevin Boyd,
All right, if I could get just 1 volunteer to help me out, 1 volunteer to help me out off the end of the triple. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. If I can get 1 volunteer to help me out off the end of the triple. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that. Qualifying order in the 8 spot, Stephen Antony. In the 7, CJ Mann. In the 6, Mike Caller. In the 5, Paul Weir. In the 4, Kevin Boyd. In the 3, Josh Santos. In
1
the
minute
2,
to start
Mike
the race.
Kokot. And on the pole will be Lee Helmrich. Let's get our cars lined up. Top 2 going to go into that A main event.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. You guys know the gig. Make your passes clean. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Child. At the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. All right. Watching the triple, guys. Watching the triple. Watching the triple. Nicely done, Chase. Plenty of time, P-Dub. Plenty of time. All right, leading out is going to be Lee Helmrich. Kokot. Boyd, keep it clean, guys. Boyd going over the top. So it's going to be Lee Helmrich, Kevin Boyd, and Kokot into the top three. Looks like Caller in the four. Leader off the end of the short shoot, that is Lee Helmrich. There's Kevin Boyd and Kokot. So it's going to be Lee Helmrich leading out. Kevin Boyd in the two. Kokot in the three. Looks like Caller in the four. And you got Weir moving into the top five. Watch it over the crossover. Watch it over the crossover. It is clear. Race number 3, novice A-main event. You'll be up next. It'll be a 7-minute A-main event. Helmrich leading out. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Caller getting it wrong. Weir starting to pull up on the back door. Now Weir up into the top 4. Watch off the end of the triple. It is Helmrich on top. Boyd in the 2, Kokot in the 3. We're moving into the 4 spot with 2 minutes in. 4 to go. 3 to go. It's Lee Helmrich leading out. Kevin Boyd in the 2. There's Helmrich. Boyd. Weir sitting in that top 4. He's got Santos knocking on his back door. Drivers, you got 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go. Helmrich down that front straightaway. Kokot hooking up a pipe. That's going to drop him off the back door of Boyd. Marshall by start-finish line. It is clear. Watch coming on the hill. Watch top of the hill. Clear. Helmrich getting it wrong off the end of the straightaway. That's going to move him into the top 3 now. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. So it is Kevin Boyd on top. Mike Kokot in the 2. Lee Helmrich in the 3. Paul Weir working on the same real estate as Helmrich with Santos in tow. Make your passes clean, guys. Make your passes clean. Mike, that is Caller. That is second in front of you. Please hold your line. You know what to do. Santos and Weir going at it through the center section. Trying to find their way onto the back door of Helmrich. All working in the same stretch of real estate. 4 minutes in. 1 to go. Boyd over the crossover. Kokot over the crossover. Lee over the crossover. Then there's 4th and 5th in chase. Paul Weir and Santos. Mike, you got 4th and 5th working with you as well. Please hold your line. With 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Helmrich off the crossover. Weir off the crossover. Santos off the crossover. There's Boyd off the end of the straightaway. With 25 seconds to go. Marshals, watch your areas. Marshals, watch your areas. With under 20. Lee over the crossover. Weir over the crossover. Santos over the crossover with less than 10. It's going to be a race to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? Helmrich leading out. Weir giving it everything he's got with 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. Finish the lap you're on. Weir goes for the ditch. Can't pull it off, but nice effort nonetheless. Waiting on a couple, waiting on a couple. Waiting on two, waiting on two, waiting on two. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's go and grab your blowers. Marshall's grab your blowers. Taking the win, Kevin Boyd. Mike Kokot in the 2. Lee Helmrich in the 3. Boyd and Kokot, you're moving into that A main event. All right, we can go get the blowers down, blowers down. Drivers from race number 2, I need you guys out on the track to Marshall, please. Drivers from race 2, out on the track to Marshall, please. Race number 3, you can roll them out, check them in. Need all my marshals out on track. Qualifying in the 7th spot, Raiden Lamb. In the 6, Stacy Lamb in the 5, Ashley Lamb in the 4, Ryan Lamb. In the 3, Alyssa Helmrich in the 2, Todd Farnham, and on the pole will be Blake Palmer.
Todd Farnham.
All right, straightaway is closed, straightaway is closed, straightaway is closed. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Again, Blake Palmer on the pole. Todd Farnham in the 2. Alyssa in the 3. Ryan Lamb in the 4. Ashley Lamb in the 5. Stacy in the 6. Raiden in the 7. And let's see here. I got all my marshals out there. Paul's going to grab them from the driver's stand. Thank you very much, Paul. And again, after race number 9, we will have some open track time. I'll let you guys know about that as we get further on in the race program. With that being said, 7-minute A main event. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Make your passes clean. I will call for rough driving and stop and goes as needed at the sound of the tone. Restart, restart, restart. You know who you are. Slow it down at the start. Gonna get our cars lined back up. Yeah, go and straighten that car out. Perfect. That's what I like to see. All right. Once again, make your passes clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going to the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Farnham, a little sleep at the wheel. Alyssa being wise and letting off the gas. This is a 7-minute A main event. It's going to be Palmer leading us out. Farnham in the 2. Looks like Lamb in the 3. Lamb in the 4. Alyssa going to round out my top 5. With plenty of time on the clock. Don't force passes, especially with only 30 seconds into the race. Blake Palmer going to be leading us out. Farnham in the 2. Race number 4, 21.5 A main event, won by neither Stephen. Thank you very much. Race number 3 on deck. It is Blake Palmer leading out. Farnham in the 2. Looks like Ryan Lamb in the 3. Alyssa now pulling up into the top 4. With 1:30 in, 5:30 to go. Plenty of time. Here's Palmer by the start-finish line. Getting a little wide off the end of the straightaway. There's Farnham. And Lamb coming by the start-finish line right about now. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Drivers, you have 2 minutes in, 5 to go. 2 minutes in, 5 to go. Your leader on the track, Blake Palmer. Off the end of the straightaway he goes. A little bit of rough running in his 21.5 race. Off the gas when being Marshall, please. Let the Marshal get you. Todd Farnham in the 2. Looks like Ryan Lamb in the 3. Alyssa Elmerick in the 4. Race number 4, 21.5, a main event. You're going to be up next. Battle going on for the lead right now in the center section of the track. That's going to be Blake Palmer leading out. Marshall there for me, Stephen. Thank you very much. Farnham in the 2. Lamb not quite close enough to capitalize. Into 3. With Helmrich in the 4. Stacy Lamb in the 5. Ashley in the 6. Raiden rounding out my top 7. It's Blake Palmer on top. Todd Farnham in the 2. Ryan Lamb in the 3. Alyssa rounding out my top 4. Leader right now off the end of the straightaway. That is Blake Palmer over the floater tabletop. Coming in from the driver's stand. Double, single action. In that 2 is going to be the all-white of Farnham. Ryan Lamb in the 3. Lamb now starting to work up on the back door of Farnham. Come by start finish line right about now. Race number 3 on deck. Race number 4, 21.5, a main event. You will be up next. We'll put water down after race number 4. Water after race 4. Watch it on the crossover. Watch it on the crossover. Watch it on the crossover. It is clear. Thank you, CJ. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Grecius. Appreciate that. 5 and 6. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It's going to be Blake Palmer leading out. Todd Farnham in the 2. Farnham right now by the start finish line. In that 3 spot, it's going to be Ryan Lamb. Lamb right now working up on the back door of Farnham with 4:20 in, 2:40 to go. Blake Palmer over the crossover. Lamb getting it wrong over the floater double. Watch it over the crossover. Watch it over the crossover. It is clear. And a little bit of rough luck for Raiden breaking out the truck. Hopefully had some fun times today. Blake Palmer leading out. Todd Farnham in the 2. Farnham right now off the end of the straightaway. Alyssa in that top 3. Here and if nope. Alyssa in the 4. Stacy Lamb in the 5. Ashley in the 6. With 5 minutes in, 2 to go. 5 in, 2 to go. Palmer over the crossover he goes. There's Ryan in the 2. Over the crossover. Todd Farnham in front of the driver's stand. Watching this intersection. Watch the intersection. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate that. Then it's going to be Ashley and Stacy. They're separated by 3.5 seconds for that 5th and 6th. Coming off the end of the straightaway. Over the floater tabletop. Coming in the double single section. It's Stacy leading Ashley now over Stacy. Watching this intersection, watch the intersection with 5:45 in, 1:15 to go. Blake Palmer leading out. Todd Farnham in the 2. Ryan Lamb in the 3. There's Lamb over the crossover. Alyssa in the 4. There's Ashley.
1 minute left.
In the 5 spot, Stacy at the 6. Alyssa getting it wrong at top of the hill. No harm, no foul. CJ right there together. Thank you, CJ. With 6 minutes in, 1 to go. Watching the crossover, watching the crossover, watching the crossover, watching the crossover. That was kind of dialed there, Mr. Lamb. With 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Race number 3. Winding down. Race number 4, 21.5, a main event. You will be up next. Putting water down after race number 4. Water after race number 4. It is Blake Palmer on top. Farnham in the 2. Ryan Lamb in the 3 with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Starting to wind this one down.
Time on the clock. Alyssa, you are done. Alyssa, you are done. Todd Farnham, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshalling order, please. Blake Palmer taking the win. You are done. Waiting on several cars. Don't go anywhere, marshals. Ashley in the 5 spot. You are done. Stacy in the 6. Waiting on Stacy. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is going to seal the deal. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off the track. Taking the win. Blake Palmer in that 2. Todd Farnham in the 3. Ryan Lamb. All right, drivers from race number 3, turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. This is a 10-car A main event. Remember, you are going up on how you qualify. Blowers down. All marshals back out on the track. And race number 4, you guys can roll them out, check them in, qualifying in the 10 spot. Chad Mara in the 9, Anton Morissette in the 8, William Mara in the 7, Dave Rosen in the 6, Phil Rowan in the 5, Dave Fout. In the 4, Mike Caller. In the 3, Nick Bayette. In the 2, Lyle Lamb. And on the pole will be Stephen Anthony. Drivers from race number 3, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race 3, back on the track, please. I got a list over there. Blake over there. Got Lamb right there. Actually, Stacy, can I get you over on cone 2 on the pitcher's mound, please? And Ashley, can I get you over here off the end of the triple, please? Prefect. All right, and with that being said, straightaway is closed, straightaway is closed, straightaway is closed. Again, qualifying in the 10 spot. Chad Mara in the 9, Anton Morissette in the 8, William Mara in the 7, Dave Rosen in the 6, Phil Rowan in the 5, Dave Fout in the 4, Mike Caller in the 3, Nick Bayette in the 2, Lyle Lamb, and on the pole will be Stephen Anthony.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Bueno. We got a clear check out of everybody. You guys know the gig. Make your passes clean. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
And we're off and running. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Nicely done. Keep it clean. Boom shakalaka, 10-car main event, off and running. Everybody kind of getting a little wiggly-quiggly. Over the crossover, no harm, no foul. Leading us out is going to be Stephen Anthony. In that 2, looks to be Bayette. In the 3 will be Fout. Caller, that's my top 4 front away. With Mara, Rowan, Lamb, Rosen, Morissette, and Mara. Leading out 7-minute A main event. Race number 5, 17.5 A main event. You will be up next. 17.5 A main event. We're going to put some more down. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Nicely done, Blake. Stephen Anthony leading out. Bayette in that 2. Caller in the 3. Fout in the 4. Looks like William Mara, Rowan, Lyle Lamb, Rosen, Morissette. That's going to be my front runners. Race number 5, 21.5. Stock buggy. Watch on the crossover. Watch on the crossover. Watch on the crossover. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. It is clear. So it's going to be Stephen Anthony leading out. Nick Bayette in that 2. In the 3 is Mike Caller with Dave Fout knocking on his back door, looking high, looking low. Ain't got nowhere to go. Coming over the crossover. They're going to go, don't you know? Fout hooking up a pipe. Plenty of time. 1:30 in, 5:30 to go. Now Bayette getting it wrong, coming on front straightaway. Caller going to set his sights on Marshall West. Alyssa. Marshals, watch your areas, please. Bayette leading out. Caller in the 2. Anthony, rough luck in from the timing and scoring. Dropping it to the 3 with Fout in the 4. And it's going to be, who's it going to be? No idea. Nick Bayette leading out. Mike Caller in the 2. Anthony in the 3. Fout in the 4. Mara, Lamb, Rosen, Morissette, and Rowan. We're rounding out my top 9. Race number 4 on deck. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. Race number 5. 17-5 A main event. You will be up next, putting just a brief bit of water down. And then race number 5 will be on deck. Watching the crossover, it is clear. Now Lyle Lamb working up on the back door of Fout for that top 4. Leader off the end of the straightaway. That is Nick Bayette in front of the driver's stand with Caller in 2. Antony in the 3. 2:45 in, 4:15 to go. Fout in the 4. Lamb in the 5. Rosen in the 6. Mara in the 7. Leader right now in front of the driver's stand, red, white, and blue with the white wheels. That is Nick Bayette. In that 2 is going to be Mike Caller. White into the red and silver. Antony with the all white, green, and black. Coming up on the back door of Rowan. You'll have first, second, and third. Watch crossover, watch crossover, watch crossover. Clear. Lamb getting it wrong on the crossover. That's going to move Fout back into the top 4, excuse me. Bayette, Caller, Antony all leading out through the center section of the track, coming over the floater double. 3:30 in, 3:30 to go. You're watching race number 4. A little water after this end. Race number 5. 17-5 stock A main event. You will be on deck. Now Stephen Antony working up on the back door of Caller. Best intentions, Phil. No harm, no foul. 4 minutes in, 3 to go. Nick Bayette coming by the start-finish line. There's Caller by the start-finish line. There is Antony by the start-finish line. Watching the pitcher's mound. Nicely done, Stacy. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. That is the leader working with you there, Mike. And Mr. Mara, that is leader and second working with you. So please hold your line. Watching the crossover, watching the crossover, watching the crossover. Caller getting it wrong on the crossover. Here comes Antony. Help him out, help him out. Thank you very much, Blake. Go ahead and run it, Mike. Go ahead and run it. Just run it, run it, run it. Or not. So leader on track is going to be Nick Bayette. Stephen Antony in the 2. Mr. Mara, that is second work with you. Please hold your line. Looks like Fout into the 3. Lamb into the 4. Caller going to drop it into the top 5 now. Top 6, Marshall by start finish line. Leader put it upside down. Antony around the outside. Alyssa right there to get him. That is the leader working with you there, Mr. Mara. Please hold your line. Lamb getting it wrong. Fout getting it wrong. So now Lamb going to move into the 3. Fout back into the 4. 5 minutes in. Dose to go. Watching the center section. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Help him out. Thank you very much, Ashley. Stephen Antony on top. Nick Bayette in the 2. Lyle Lamb in the 3. Fout in the 4. Drivers, you have 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 5. 17-5 A main event. You will be up next. Watch coming front straightaway. It is clear. Leader on track is going to be Stephen Antony. In that 2 spot is going to be Nick Bayette. In the 3 is going to be Lyle Lamb. Watching the center section. Thank you, Mr. Farnham. Appreciate that. Nicely done. 6 minutes in. 60 pure, unadulterated seconds to get it done. Bayette trying to work up on the back door of Antony coming down that front straightaway. Off the end of the floater table. Marshall by start finish line. It is clear. Mr. Morrow, you will have leader and second work with you soon enough. Please hold your line. You know what to do. 6:15 in. 45 seconds. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Inside, 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 inside. Now Fout going to pull into the top 3. Lamb going to drop it to the 4. There is Antony. There's Bayette with 30 seconds to go. They got a clear track in front of him. Nick Bayette, watch by start finish line. It is clear. Watch coming over the crossover. Watch coming over the crossover. It is clear. With under 15 to go, there's Stephen Antony leading out. Nick Bayette in the 2. Dave Fout in the 3. Caller in the 4. Lamb in the 5. There's Antony. There is Bayette. Good runs. They're going to go for one more. Caller's going to get by for one more. Puts it upside down. No harm, no foul. Lamb's going to get by. 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross the line. Dave Fout in the top 3. You are done. Racing it to the line. It's going to be Antony and Bayette. Bayette looking to the outside. Not able to capitalize there. Antony going to hold off for the win. Bayette in the 2. Waiting on several cars. Waiting on several cars. Lamb, you are done. Mara Keller waiting on Rosen and Anton. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's go and grab those blowers. We're going to put a little water down and race number 5, 17.5 A main event will be on deck.
Transponder 9718794. Transponder 762781935. Transponder 2576444. Transponder 1615217. Transponder 148690656.
All right, drivers from race number 4. I need everybody out there. I shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. That was a 10-car main. I should have every spot out there covered with at least a body or two.
Transponder 9718794. The race is completed. Local legend. Kevin Boyd. Chase Boyd.
Good.
Code.
All right.
B main. Jimmy left.
Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is
Dan
closed.
Collinsworth.
Marshals your spots, please. Marshals your spots. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Mike Kokot. In the 9, Kevin Boyd. In the 8, Dan Collinsworth. In the 7, Chase Boyd. In the 6, AJ Lorello. In the
30 seconds to start the
5,
race.
Jimmy Leff. In the 4, Alan Dreby. In the 3, Riley Schaefer. In the 2, Randy Locken. And on the pole will be Scott Spear. Got my marshals
15
covered.
seconds to the start of the race.
Got Mara there. All right. Keep it clean. Marshals, keep your head on swivel stick.
Less than 5.
Going at
Randy
the
Locken.
sound of the tone. And we're off and running with our 17.5A main event. Locken getting it wrong at the start. That's going to drop him into the top 8. Schaefer and Spear running away. Boyd in the 3. Dreby in the 4. Watch it over the crossover. Watch it over the crossover. It is clear. Scott Spear leading out. Riley Schaefer in the 2. Alan Dreby moving into the 3. Boyd in the 4. Collinsworth, Kokot, Lorello, Locken, and Leffler going to be rounding out my top 10. Didn't see what happened to Spear. That's going to drop him to the top 6. Now Riley Schaefer leading out. Dreby in the 2. Chase Boyd in the 3. Collinsworth in the 4. Scott Spear dropping it to the top 5. Kokot, top of the hill, top of the hill. It is clear. Marshall by our finish line. Schaefer leading out right now. Unfamiliar territory for Riley Schaefer. First being in an A main and then leading out. So it's Schaefer on top. Dreby in the 2. Chase Boyd in the 3. Scott Spear making his way back up in the top 4. Collinsworth in the 5. Keep it clean, guys. Lorello in the 6. There's your leader right now by the start finish line. Put it upside down. No harm, no foul. He's got about 3.5 seconds on Dreby. Here comes Spear coming like a freight train. Spear moving into the top 3. Watch it out front. It is clear. So Schaefer off the end of the straightaway. Dreby leading out in the 2. Spear looking to the inside on Dreby. Spear putting his local legend talent to the test, making his way back into the top 2. Collinsworth and Boyd going at it. It's now Schaefer off the end of the straightaway. Spear off the end of the straightaway. Dreby off the end of the straightaway. Then there is Chase Boyd. Collinsworth, Lorello, Leffler, Locken with 2 minutes in, 5 to go. Marshall in the center section. Marshall in the double. Marshall in the double. Marshall in the double. Watch out behind you. Watch it in the double. Watch in the double. Not much I can do about that, guys. Sorry about that. You okay, Steve? All right. Good. And back to your spot. You're clear. So it's going to be Schaefer on top. Spear in the 2. And it's going to be Battle Royale for 3rd. Chase Boyd in the 3. Lorello making his way back in the top 4 now. Thank you, Mike. And you'll have 2nd on you soon enough. So there's 3rd right now by start finish line. There's 4th. Lorello. Jimmy Leff moving into the top 5 with Locken in the 6. Dreby, Collinsworth, and Boyd rounding out my top 10. Schaefer by the start finish line. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Watch it in the pitcher's mound. Watching the pitcher's mound. It is clear. That was Collinsworth putting it upside down. That is leader right in front of you, Dan. And 2nd behind you. You know what to do. Race number 5 on deck. Race number 6, two-wheel drive, modified. Coming at you next. Schaefer on top. Spear in the 2, 16-8 to a 16-3 out of Flippy Flop. Chase Boyd sitting in that top 3. There's Lorello in the 4. Then Leffler and Locken going at it for 5 and 6. Riley Schaefer by the start finish line. He's got a rear view mirror full of Scott Spear. You know, at a time like this, you got to ask yourself, and I'm sure Scott's asked himself this many times, wonder why they call Top Gun Top Gun. It's Schaefer and Spear. Spear looking high, looking low, ain't got nowhere to go. Schaefer, see if he's going to succumb to the older, wiser Spear. Spear looking to the inside, not able to capitalize there. Coming down that front straightaway. Sir shakes a lot. Over the double. Spear tries to go triple. Doesn't quite pull off on there, but still about a foot back. It's Schaefer and Spear leading out in the 2 spot. In the 3 is going to be Chase Boyd by the start finish line. 3 is going to be Lorello. 4 is going to be Leffler with Locken in tow. Mr. Drebby, leader in second coming upon you. You know what to do. Thank you very much. 4:15 in, 2:45 to go. Schaefer getting a little wiggly in the center. Spear under braking, not able to capitalize there. Through the pitcher's mound they go. Schaefer leading out. Oh, my goodness. It was a valiant run. Spear going to take over that top spot. Schaefer back into the 2. Chase Boyd sitting in that top 3. Where's Boyd at right there? In front of the driver's stand. Pretty open track for Boyd. Leffler and Locken going at it for 4th and 5th. Locken going high. Coming into the pitcher's mound through the switchback section. Right now, Scott Spear leading out. Schaefer in the 2, only 0.6 of a second back. So Scott Spear might have a little bit of a match on his hands. Off the end of the straightaway. Schaefer off the end of the straightaway. Coming up on Lorello. Botched by start finish line. It is clear. Spear and Schaefer. There is Chase Boyd off the end of the straightaway. In the 4 spot is going to be Leffler. Another 3.6 off the back door of Boyd. So Boyd, stout run going in that top 3 with the associated works. 5:30 in, 1:30 to go. Spear off the end of the straightaway. Schaefer off the end of the straightaway. Gap was 1.2. This time by going to be about 1.7. There's Spear by the start finish line. Schaefer by the start finish line. Chase Boyd still sitting in that top 3. Boyd right there. Off the end of the straightaway. Leffler and Locken now. Locken locked and loaded. Up on the back door of Leffler. With 5:50 in, 1:10 to go. Race number 6, two-wheel drive modified. You will be up next. Two-wheel drive modified. You will be up next. I'll need these 8 drivers back out on the track.
1 minute left.
The corner marshal for me, please. Spear leading out. Off the end of the straightaway. Schaefer off the end of the straightaway. Now Locken. Getting by Leffler. Getting it wrong. Coming off the end of the straightaway. With 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. Locken putting it upside down. Watch it in the double. Watching the double. Watching the double. Watching the double. It is clear. It's Riley Schaefer in the 2. Chase Boyd in the 3. Pick up Boyd right now. Down the front straightaway he goes. Spear off the end of the straightaway with under 20 drivers. Under 20. Watch in the center. 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 It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Mara. With less than 5 drivers. Less than 5. 2 and 1, and that is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross the line. Locken, you're done. Spear, you are done. Boyd, you are done in the top 3. Riley Schaefer in the 2. You are done. Waiting on several cars. Leffler in the 4. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Drebby and Lorello battling it out on the last lap. Lorello going to pull up in the 5. Drebby in the 6. Collinsworth in the 7. Waiting on. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. And again, I need all 8 of those drivers back out on the track. Spear is back to back, and I got Leffler counting the race for me. So marshals to your spots, please.
The race is completed.
All right, I need Schaefer, Boyd, Leffler up here, Lorello, Drebby, Collinsworth, Boyd, Locken, and Cocott back on track. Anton, all those are charged.
Riley, you taking cone 5? Is that your plan? I don't know. That one's full. All right, we are cock, locked, and ready to rock. Go ahead and roll them out. Check them
Local
in.
legend. Zippy. Kevin Gatton.
It's our two-wheel modified A-main. 7-minute A main.
One minute to the start of the race.
Watch the crossover. Watch the crossover go inside. Cody will be the last one over the crossover. After that, go ahead and grid him up. Back straight is closed.
45 seconds to the start of the race. .30 seconds to the start of the race.
In the 5, we have Cody Witchman. In the 3, Kevin Gatton. In the 2, Richard Lake. And our TQ top qualifier, Scott Spear in the 1.
15 seconds to the
All
start of
right,
the race.
gentlemen, we are ready and gridded up, and we are going at the tone. Everyone gripping and ripping, sending it over that triple on the start. Richard Lake takes Scott goes wide. Richard Lake takes advantage. He is in the number 1 spot. Scott's trying to answer back both over the triple. Scott takes it back over the crossover. We are Scott Spear, Richard Lake, Kevin Gatton, Cody Witchman. We're all in the same couple turns of each other. Gatton gets it wrong. Wickman moves into the 3. Wickman gets it wrong. He's upside down. He's back in the 4. That gives Scott Spear and Richard Lake an opportunity to break away from that group, and they are off over the triple, over the start finish, and over the crossover. 1 minute in, 6 to go. Scott Spear still in the lead. Richard Lake, little bobble over the pitcher's mound, but he's back down the back straight. Kevin Gatton down the back straight, followed by Cody Witchman. Scott Spear over the table, over the triple, over the rollers and across the cross finish line. Richard Lake gets it wrong in the triple, and he's back on his feet and over the start finish line. That moves Kevin Gatton into the number 2 spot. Currently, Scott Spear has a 5.6 second lead over Kevin Gatton. Richard Lake just 2.9 back. Cody Witchman 4.2 behind Richard Lake. Watch the start finish line. Watch the start finish line. It is clear. Scott Spear looking to take the double title for the day. He goes over and he gets it wrong. He is upside down, out of bounds. He's back on his feet. He still has the lead. No one close enough to take advantage of that spill. The gap between first and second is 4.3 seconds. Gap between second and third is 5.5 seconds. Scott in the 1, Kevin in the 2, Richard in the 3, and Cody Wickman in the 4. Closest battle right now is the battle between Richard Lake and Cody Witchman, the 3-4 spot. Spear gets it wrong again, and Marshals himself gets over that, limps himself over that crossover, and he's back at it. That's going to give Kevin Gatton an opportunity to close that gap a little bit. They both go over the pitcher's mound and down the back stretch. Both over the table and over the triple. Our gap now is 1.5 seconds between first and second. Four in, 3 to go. Our running order is still Scott Spear, Kevin Gatton, Richard Lake, and Cody Witchman. Hot lap so far. Scott Spear at the 16 flat. Sends it over that triple. Now he's going over the crossover. Scott Spear stretching out that gap. He's now got a 2.8 second lead over his second place Kevin Gatton. Richard Lake closing that gap on Kevin Gatton. He's only 4 seconds back now. Scratch that. 2.7 seconds back now. It's probably going to be our close. Watch start finish line. Watch the start finish. He's right in the center and he's clear. Scott Spear gets around him. Kevin Gatton comes over to start finish. Richard gets it wrong. It's not going to help that gap any. He's 3.8 seconds back from Kevin Gatton now. Scott Spear still in the lead. 5 minutes down, 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Richard Lake just a couple of turns behind Kevin Gatton. He goes over the floater. Kevin finishes the triple. That gap is 3.3 seconds now between Kevin Gatton and Richard Lake. It's going to be our closest battle right now. Scott Spear is still out in the lead. Let's pick him up. He's over the pitcher's mound and down the back straight. Throws it over the table. And sends it over the triple, over the double roll across the finish line. Throws down the hero lap so far, 15.998. That's the fastest lap so far. 1 minute left. 1 minute left, gentlemen.
1 minute left.
It's like that battle between Kevin and Richard is still going strong. It's like he's the gap is 2.6 seconds. Richard throws some sparks for the crowd. Just a couple of turns now behind Kevin Gatton. Oh, what in the world is going on here? That's Kevin Spear in between Kevin Gatton and Richard Lake. I don't know what that means. Kevin is in the lead. Scott Spear must have had a terrible lap. I'm sorry, I missed that. Kevin Gatton is now in the lead. Scott Spear in the 2, Richard Lake in the 3. With 23 seconds left, gentlemen. They're all within the same turn. Behind you, AJ. Behind you. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Kevin is in the lead, followed by Scott Spear, Richard Lake, and Cody Wichman. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that is it, gentlemen. Scott Spear, you're going to get cut there at the line. Kevin Gatton going for his victory lap. Cody Wichman, you are done. Richard, you are done. The last minute, Kevin Gatton takes the win. And that is it for our two-wheel modified A-Main. Marshals, pick up those blowers. Blow off your corners, please. We're going to have, it looks like, our 13.5 A-Mains coming up next. Marshals, grab your blowers. We're going to need some volunteer marshals as well. We're going to have 2 or 3 marshals. Please come out and help. Grab a cone.
The race is completed.
All right, race number 7. Drivers from race number 6, I need you guys out around the track, please. Drivers from race number 6 out around the track, please. And if I could get 2 volunteers, that would be greatly appreciated. 2 volunteers would be greatly appreciated. Race number 7, you can roll them out, check them in. Race number 7, roll them out, check them in.
Joe
Qualifying
Rickerson,
in the
Lyle
8th spot, Mike Tollis in the
Kristen Martin,
7.
Greg Serbo.
Greg Serbo in the 6. Joe Rickerson in the 5. Lyle Lamb in the 4. Tristan Mara in the 3. CJ
Bayette.
Mann in the 2. Nick Bayette. And on the pole will be Stephen Antony. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And if I could get 2 volunteers, I greatly appreciate it. 2 volunteers, greatly appreciate it. And with that, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Yeah. Scott, can I get you into cone 4? Cody, can I get you top of the hill, please? Thank you very
45
much.
seconds to the start of the race.
Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Again, Stephen Antony on the pole. Nick Bayette in the 2. CJ Mann in the 3. Tristan Mara in the 4. Lyle Lamb in the 5. Rickerson in the 6. Serbo in the 7. I got a clear check out of everybody. Let's go and get our cars lined up. Race number 8. 4-wheel drive expert coming at you next. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Go back over there.
To the start of the race.
You would hope. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. 7-minute main at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. And he get it wrong off the start. Everybody getting it over the triple. Long 7-minute. A main event. Let's watch in the center, guys. Watch in the center. We're not even 15 seconds into it. So plenty of time to get things done. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. CJ Mann leading out. Anthony in the 2. Lamb in the 3. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Race number 8. 13.5 4-wheel expert coming at you next. Race 8. 13.5 4-wheel expert coming at you next. Race number 7 on deck. CJ Mann leading out. Stephen Antony in the 2. Lyle Lamb in the 3 spot. In the 4 is going to be... Tristan Mara and Nick Bayette now making his way up into the top 5. Leader in second going over the floater tabletop. Lamb over the crossover. And you got Rickerson in the 4, Tristan Mara in the 5. Bayette sitting in the 6th spot. So 5th, 6th, 4th, 5th, and 6th coming in front of the straightaway right now. That is Mara, Rickerson, and Bayette. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate that. Watching the triple. Watching the triple. Race number 7 on deck. It is CJ Mann leading out. It's like Antony in the 2, Lamb in the 3. Rickerson in. Now Tristan Mann pulling into the top 4. Bayette in the 5, Rickerson in the 6. So race number 7 on deck. Race number 8. You will be up next. That is my 13.5 4-wheel expert division. Coupled up with race number 9, our 4-wheel drive modified A main event. Watch it in the center, watch in the center, watch in the center. It is clear.
Drivers got just under 4 minutes to go. Under 4 to go. Watching the triple, watching the triple. It is clear. One more for you, local legend. Bingo, bada, boom. Alrighty, drivers, got 3:20 to go. We still got CJ Mann in the top spot, followed by Lamb. Antony, your top 3, then Bayette, Tristan, Joe, Greg, and Mike not making this one. Separation right now between first and second is 5.8. So Lyle's got some work to do, but he can put his head down with 3 minutes to go. 4 down, 3 to go, drivers. Race number 8, our expert division. Watch going in trouble. Marshall, watch your area, please. No dancing around. Watch your area. Put the car back in the proper location, not backwards on the track, please. Unfortunately, I believe that was Lyle. He drops down to that third place now. Watch the crossover. Boom shakalaka. Bayette getting all tangled up there. So definitely going to be some changes here on the grid in this main event after this lap. But drivers have 2:25 to go. So long race, just nutrition. See who's got it. Work together, drivers, work together. Do not drive through you. All right, so after that rough, hectic couple of laps there, we got CJ Mansell on the top spot, followed by Anthony Lamb. That's your top 3. Uh-oh, we got one broken. Work together. Watch coming by the drivers. There you go. Work together, guys. Remember, don't just stop in the middle of the street. Don't drive through them. Alrighty, drivers coming up on 6 down, 1 to go. These are extended mains tonight here at Hobby Action Raceway. So nutrition is key. Being consistent is always a factor. So right now, with 50 to go, we still got CJ Mann on the top spot. With Bayette in the 2, Tristan now up to the 3, Rickerson. Caught up on 20 to go, drivers. That is time, drivers. That is time. As you cross the line, you will be done. Greg, I got you at the line. You are done. CJ Mann, you are done. Bayette is done. Waiting on a few more marshals. Waiting on a few more. Tristan's done. Waiting on one more marshals. Waiting on one more. Boom. Rickerson, you are done. Marshals, please grab those blowers. Blow off your designated areas. And race number 8, our 13.5 expert, coming at you guys next. Track is closed. Track is closed.
The race is completed.
I need to see all those drivers out from that last race, out to marshal positions, please. You guys know the drill. And just a heads up, right after race number 9, we will have 20 minutes of open track. 20 minutes. Alrighty, looks like we got all our areas getting blown off. Thank you. Marshal, please get out to positions, please. Get those green cones filled. Alrighty, let's get those blowers down. Blowers down. 13.5 expert, you can slowly roll them out and check them in.
Dan Collinsworth. Alan Dreebing. Mike Cocode.
This is warm-up, guys, so don't break them, please. You guys are experts. You guys know the drill. Kevin's out there trying to give you guys the best track possible, so Alrighty, that looks good. We're all checked in. We got 2 laps in equally. And straightaway is going to be closed. Straightaway is closed. Starting on the 4th positions tonight, going to be the zip tie himself, Brett Kaiser. Starting on the 3rd will be Collinsworth. On the 2 tonight will be Allen. And on the pole, Mike Kokot. This is going to be a great race. Please, marshals, remember, watch your area, not the race. Let's get those cars lined up. Remember, drivers, we've got 7 minutes. So pace yourself. Remember, please, can't win on the first lap, but you sure can lose it. All right, marshals, watch your areas. Drivers ready. We're going to sound the tone. Almost had you guys. Marshal, marshal, marshal. All right, put your head down, Dan Collinsworth, and just drive. Your car is fast enough. It's been looking good. Just put the consistency down, and you'll be right there, bud. Car has been looking good. I know he's been putting some time in that X-ray machine, I believe. The XB4. So right off the bat, we got, like they kind of started, we got Mike in the lead, Allen, Brett, Zip Tie, and Collinsworth. So there are already some lead changes between Allen, Mike, and Brett kind of getting in the mix, but you guys don't be afraid there. Dan's going to be waiting to pass all of you guys when you guys get together. Brett kind of getting off the track early and finding himself around the outside of the pipe. And now Collinsworth all over the backside of Brett. But on the lead right there, we're watching between Allen, rolls it over, going on the back straightaway. Watch go on the back straightaway. It's clear. Thank you, CJ Mann. So Mike going to get a little bit of breathing room. But right just like that, Brett gets in the back of Allen. Please remember, don't crash the pipe. Crash the pipe. Cut the track. Oh, man. Words tonight. So now Collinsworth moving up the number 2 spot. Well, like I said, smooth and consistent will always beat out the fast guy. The fast lap never helps. You can't be consistent. Drivers got 120 down, 540 to go. Right now, Kokot's got about a 4.6 second lead over Collinsworth, then Allen, then Brett. Right after race number 8, we got race number 9, our modified portion of the grant. Remember, marshals, if you're out there, if you guys don't mind, want to give me a helping hand, I could sure appreciate a couple volunteers after this. Oh boy, you heard the zip zip, a little tighter of a zip tie, and that car's gonna be flying. Let's get old Brett Kaiser in that yellow wheels, blue body, B74. Going over that crossover, sitting right now in 4th, unfortunately. But number 1 spot's gonna be Mike Kokot. He's looking with about a 4-second gap right now over Dan Collinsworth, and you got Allen in the 3rd spot. Fast car though around the track. It is Mike Kokot with a 16.6. Collinsworth got a 16.7. Allen's got a 16.6. Kaiser with a 16.9. So all these drivers are going pretty quick. Drivers come up on 4:14 to go. Drivers 4:14 to go. These are extended mains in race number 9, our modified edition coming up next. Have them ready. Get your bets, side bets working. Who's going to want it? Who's going to take it? Is it going to be the 13.5 car of Aaron Brown? Or is it going to be one of the modified drivers? 40-plus local legends. I put timing and boost in it too. You just don't know. Work together, drivers. Where are you going, Brett? Right now by the line, Mike Kokot with a 17.2 last lap. But here's the battle between Dan Collinsworth with a 16.7 to Allen 16.5. So you got 2nd and 3rd working together on the track. Dan Collinsworth got it. Allen wants it, so drivers got 3:25 to go. It's going to come down to the last closing minutes between these two drivers. It's all about who doesn't make a mistake. Ba-da-ba-ba. Just like that. So Mike's got about a 4.3 second lead, but right there's the battle between Dan Collinsworth coming out straight away with Allen right behind him. You got the, I think it's white, purple, and blue four-wheel yellow wheels versus the yellow, purple, and yellow wheel four-wheel. Oh no, Brett having an issue, unfortunately. What was that? Not enough zip ties? Oh, no. Can't have that. Driver's got 2:30 to go. So we're still watching the battle between second and third right here as they go over this left side double. Little on-road section over the little pitcher's mound. On that back straightaway they come. Got Dan Collinsworth followed by Allen with 2:15 to go. Coca is on a Sunday cruise right now. No pressure. But as I said that, Dan rolls it over top of the hill. Allen gets by, but driver's got 2:05 to go. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Can feel like an eternity or not enough time at all. Just like that, 2 to go, drivers, 2 to go. See what the separation is as they cross the line. Boom, 0.7, almost a second separation gap. Dan getting on the 2 wheels. Bayette right there to get him over. So now Allen's going to get a little bit of breathing room with 1:40 to go. Like I said, anything can and will happen. It is off-road, and cars do flip, tumble, and traction roll. Alrighty, drivers come up on 2:20 to go. We got the man. Watch by the start-finish line. Start-finish line. Look at that hustle by 2 marshals. Thank you so much. And it only counted him. That's correct. Yep. We got left. We're going to join me up here for this exciting main.
1 minute left.
No, the zip tie broke. Less than a minute to go, drivers. Still got Mike in the 1, Allen in the 2, Dan in the 3 with 35 seconds to go. Let's see who's going by the line right now. It's Collinsworth. Watch by the cross. Crossover, crossover, crossover. It is clear. Thank you, Joe. Great hustle out of you. I like it. 20 seconds to go, drivers. 20 seconds to go. Again, just as a reminder, we appreciate everyone coming out here to Hobby Action Raceway with 15 to go, drivers. We will do 20 minutes of open practice right after this. 20 minutes. You guys know the drills. If you have any tabs in the shop, please get inside. See one of us. Larry be in there, Riley. We'll go and be more than happy to take care of your guys' tabs. Get your parts needed. Mike got you at the line. Allen's done and Collinsworth is done. Thank you, Marshall, for all that hustle. That's a race. That is a race. Mike taking that one 25-702. Right came down to the line. Marshals, grab those blowers, blow off your area. And as always, if any of you marshals are out there blowing off the track and you want some good karma, racing's kind of over, but I could use 1 or 2 of you for some volunteer turn marshaling, as always. These guys are the experts, so they should not be crashing, but you know how it goes. Leffler already knows the drill. He's like, triple, got this. All right, if you guys are around the track, you want to watch, get your side bets going. We got the Jolly Green Giant of Kevin. We got Silve, Brown, Lake. It's going to be a good one. All right, watch the back straightaway, guys. You get off the back straightaway. Kaiser, you ready to go? Thank you, Coca. Thank you, Dan. All righty. You guys go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Do not break them, please.
Aaron Brown.
Alan,
Jim Silver.
can I have you? That's
Zippy.
there. No, actually, let's see here. We'll watch the left side double. Perfect. Actually, yeah. Hey, Alan, can I have you move more in the center, please, and watch both areas if you don't mind? Brett's going to watch that area. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. No more laps. We're going to have Silve in the number 4 spot. Aaron, Downtown Brown, in the 3. The ringleader in number 2. And the Jolly Green Giant start on the pole position tonight. All right, we got all the cars, all the marshals. All right, remember drivers, watch your area. Now at the race, drivers ready. We're going on the sound with the tone. And we're off. This is your four-wheel modified action here. Already Lake trying to stick his nose in early on Gatton as it's a dance down the chicane. Over the step or crossover they go. Lake in the number 1, Gatton in the 2. They got Aaron Brown, Silve, 4-car dance battle going down that back straightaway. They come. Early on, it's going to be Lake, then Gatton. Brown trying to stick it in. Silve right there, Mr. Consistent. Always got a good bet on him. So right off the bat, Lake trying to get away. A little breather room over Gatton right there. But then you got Aaron Brown, that Yokomo, Silve in the Lucy. Aaron makes a slight mistake, but Allen going to be right there to marshal him. What drivers you got? 4:15 to go. So just nice, smooth, consistent laps out of Brown. Put him right out in the contention. It's a long 7-minute race. A lot of these drivers getting ready, for, like I said before, for Top Gun coming up this week. So we wish all these drivers going to Top Gun this week the best of luck. I hope you're able to get some good practice in for what's about to come. So right now, Kevin Gatton trying to put some early pressure on Lake. Lake put on the pressure early, got away with it. Now Gatton trying to kind of repay him on that pressure right there. And Silve in the 3, Brown in the 4. Drivers got 3:35 to go. Watch at the end of the straightaway. It is clear. Wow. Lake doing a little X Games mode right there. Lands the triple clean. Kevin right there behind him. So as they go over the crossover on the left side of the track, doing the double, a little bump and rub, never hurt. No harm, no foul. Here they come back down that straightaway. Lake hits the pipe again. Kevin goes inside. Takes over the number top spot. Lake's got right behind him. Nice and clean over that triple. They do the crossover nice and clean. Lake looks for the inside. Can't make it happen. Still Kevin in the 1. Lake in the 2. Silve in the 3. Brown in the 4. So go back to your leaders as they work over that tabletop triple. Nice and clean over the little roller doubles. Over the crossover they go. Right now, fast car around the track is Richard Lake with a 15.9. So 1 and 2 working down that back straightaway. Lake gets out nice and soft, making that mistake, bouncing off that pipe. This ain't bowling here. We got no gutters here. So right there, 1 and 2 working together beautifully. Lake gets in behind Gatton. Gonna do the sportsman-like thing. Wait for him. Now, got the whole group behind. Silve's right behind him. Brown. Now it's a 4-car dance coming down that back straightaway. Still going to have Gatton in the 1, Lake in the 2, Silve now up to the 3, Brown in the 4. With 2:15 to go, drivers, 2:15. Remember, everyone, we all have 20 minutes open track right after this, 20 minutes open practice. All these cars working beautifully over that triple, and a couple double single, making it consistent as always. So your top 2 ringleaders, I call them. You got Gatton in the 1, Lake in the 2, Silve in the 3, Brown in the 4. Let's take a ride with Gatton as he clears that tabletop, extends it a little bit. As I say that, cuts the triple shortly. Left there, right there. Now Silve going to take up the number 2 spot. So just like that, anything can and will happen. We got Lake into the 1, Silve in the 2. Never count out Mr. Consistent, I call him. They got Gatton. Then you got it downtown Brown. With 1:30 to go, drivers, 1:30 to go. Silve went a little wide line. Whoa, work together, drivers, work together. Thank you. So Lake makes a mistake. No one early was there to capitalize. Gatton and Silve got into it, but Brown right there was nice on the binder, so no one got hit. So I got 3-car dance right here. Working for second. Lake gets a tumble. Watch coming off the triple. So now, now Kevin taking that number top spot with Lake in the 2, Silve in the 3, Brown in the 4. With 1 minute to go, drivers. Got 1 minute down.
1 minute left.
And we thought this was extended mains. Still 5 minutes of pure excitement. So Lake rolls and tries a bicycle, gets on 2 wheels, gets a little sideways. Jim trying to get around him, but Lake not having it, grabbing a whole handful of throttle, getting that car sideways. Kind of like a zip tie method there that Brett uses. Watch off the triple. Kevin got sideways, actually hits Lake as the Lake comes on the downside. So now Lake's got some work to do with 30 seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds to go. And just like that, Silve in the top spot. Missed what happened, but Kevin in the 2, Lake in the 3, Brown in the 4. With 20 seconds to go, drivers. 20 seconds to go. Watch top of the hill. Oh, look at that exhilarating throttle movement out of Kevin. So now Lake's going to jump up to that 2 spot with 15 seconds to go, drivers. 15 seconds to go. All these cars on the same lap. Kevin makes a mistake, jumps the pipe. Now Brown going to take over that third spot. This will be the final lap. As you guys cross the line, you will be done. Right now, separation looks to be about 1 second. Silver going to center, double single. There it is, double single, Mr. Consistent. Lake tries to follow through. Silva got you at the line, you are done. Lake is done, Brown is done, and Kevin is done. That is a race. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Like I said, we'll have 20 minutes open track. I will get that timer started, and track is yours.
The race is completed. Controlled practice has started. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. New drivers begin practice. Alyssa Helmrich. Anton Morissette. Zipping. 21.6. Alan Dreeby. $20.6. 17 flat. 18.9. 22 flat. 17.2. 19 flat. 30.3. 19.6. 17.6. 38.4. 23 flat. 15.9. 16.8. 16.3. Stephen Anthony. B main. 21.7. 17.5. 44.7. 20 flat. 17.5. 45.8. 23.1. 18.7. 23.9. 46.8. 22 flat. 17.3. 22.1. 20 flat. 19.5. 30.6. 17 flat. 21 flat. 21.6. 27.4. 17.7. 21.4. 18.2. 20.9. 23 flat. 16.8. 19.2. 17.1. 22.7. 22.4. 38.4. 19 flat. 17 flat. 20.2. 19.9. 19 flat. 19.3. 18.4. 23.4. 42.9. 18.2. 17.1. 18.4. 20.4. 17.9. 16.8. 23.5. 18 flat. 20.8. 20.1. 20.5. 18.4. 20.5. 'Unknown driver. Cody Wichman. 18.1. 1.0.2. 20.2. 16.8. 18.3. 18.8. 19.7. 16.7. 20.3. 17.7.